Good morning, you guys. Welcome to Vlogmas day 9. We're on Vlogmas day 9. I'm still editing Vlogmas day 7 and then I'll be doing day 8. I've actually almost finished. I've edited 29 minutes and 44 seconds and it's 46:25. So I've got like 15-16 minutes left to edit, but I am going to pause because while I did take time off yesterday to go to the park with Maddie and spend a bit of one-on-one time with her, Brooklyn's also been asking for me to sit down and watch Ghosts, and I said please find something else. So we ended up watching a 2-hour film called Little Women. It was actually really good and we spent 2 hours watching that with no computers, so she's happy, I'm happy that I got to actually switch off. And last night when I went to bed and all this morning since about 10:30, it's now 12:30, I've been back at it editing. So I need to pause to make dinner. Me and Maddie are also then gonna jump in the shower and I'm gonna finish editing this video once I've done that, but then I want to get it uploaded and do something for today's vlog. I'm not entirely sure what we're gonna do, but I want to get dinner done, a shower done and the editing done within an hour and a half. I'm just gonna show you guys and stop telling you. If you know, you know. I love salt and pepper, but our pepper pot isn't grinding it up so finely, and it's like, that's a big chunk of pepper. I'm rushing this way too fast. But I just had an idea. Comment a few questions below. Ask some questions, we'll do a little Q&A, and then when I next have an unsuccessful day of Vlogmas, I can answer some questions. Or, in fact, I could answer a couple of questions in each vlog. That's probably a better idea. Let's do the dishes. I'm going to leave 2 bowls of the cutlery and the pan to soak. I was just drying my hair and I thought, you know what, I'm going to be open and transparent. I try to be as much as possible, and then obviously there's some areas where I'm just like, I don't really want to share that's too honest. And the truth is, I do body showers, but I don't wash my hair all the time. By all the time, I mean, let me just think, because I want to be honest. It's not like, let me think a minute, because it's been so long. Again, maybe it's been so long. We've been in this house for, I don't know, I want to say 4 months-ish. No more than 5 months. I was washing my hair a lot at my mum's, you know, it's like being back at home. Come on girls, time to wash your hair. It makes it a little bit more like, oh, can't be bothered, because we had a shower. I prefer to wash my hair over the bath with a shower hose, and my mum has one of those, or she has the shower. She has one of those and a shower over the bath. So it was so convenient, and I find having to lean over the shower and use the shower head so inconvenient and annoying that it does put me off wanting to wash my hair. Now, I will say that prior to living in this house, I suffered with situational depression. My house was cluttered, I hated it. We had trouble because of the kids in the area. There was so many things to help towards my situational depression. My relationship wasn't what I wanted it to be at that time. I had that situational depression over a number of years into our old house. So basically our last house, the house before, and years in our house that we had for 10 years as a family. I had situational depression because our house from when the kids were growing up was so cluttered. That house was cluttered beyond the worst it's ever been. From when the kids were babies, for 10 years of their life, we accumulated birthday presents, Christmas presents, crap over the years, and stuff was coming in but barely anything was going out. So the house was cluttered. It was livable. We could clear the table off and have dinner at the table. We could cook in most of the side. There was one corner that was cluttered, and then there was the corner around the microwave that was cluttered. By the sink and in the middle where you want to prep was clean and tidy. The toy corner in the front room, cluttered. You could sit down, you could move around the front room floor. There were certain hot spots, if you like, of people's houses that was tidy, but the stuff, the areas and certain areas in certain rooms that weren't really touched or whatever, or walked in or whatever, were just cluttered. Huge situational depression. Now that we're in this house, first of all, when I lived with my mum for the few months that we were there, my situational depression lifted a lot. It was still there because my situation was still not the best. Me, Brooklyn, Jaden and Maddie were sleeping on camp beds. I ended up getting a mattress for me and Maddie because I'm getting old. It would have been my thing to get the kids one as well, but for the time being, in the situation they were fine how they were. All sleeping in my sister's bedroom on the floor. It was a 2-bedroomed house, the front room was small, not all of us could sit in the front room at the same time, people were on the floor. One bad situation to another, meaning not ideal. And then when we moved into this house, my exposure is a little bit annoying me. When we moved into this house, we both said no clutter is coming into this house because we're not living like we used to. Now, the Christmas decorations have cluttered the house, and it has, and I've told you on my mental health day, it drove me nuts. I was starting to feel a bit crappy and funky, and it could have been down to my pea pods and it very well could have been, because like I kind of feel fine, so it probably was largely down to that. But my situational depression, sometimes, you know, I would feel depressed, I would feel down, and I think, what's the point in washing my hair? It's just gonna go up in a bun because it's in my way and I'm only around the house. I would wear my tracky pants and just a random jumper, because what's the point in wearing jeans just to chill out around the house, because I don't need to go to the shop, I'm not going here, I'm not going there. When we're going out, I get dressed and we go out, and I come home and I put my tracky pants back on. I still do that, but I just feel like my mental health has shifted drastically because we don't allow clutter in the house. And again, while we have Christmas decorations cluttering, I am doing my best to keep it as tidy as possible, and we both know that it's not forever, it's just for a couple of weeks. And then I mean, last Christmas, oh my god, I've never felt this way, but I could have just packed up Christmas before Christmas even happened and just been done with it. I wasn't interested in Christmas last year. This year, I am interested in Christmas. I'm happy about it. I've always been happy about Christmas, but I'm also happy to just have my house back tidy again and not have Christmas boxes everywhere. I'm happy with the trees, I'm happy with the decorations, it's just the boxes. But again, I feel like I'm going off on a major tangent. What I was trying to get at was, you know, there were a time when I would go like 6 months or more without washing my hair. I know that's disgusting, but I really do put it down to like my depression. It is what it is. I just want to be open and honest. I barely washed my hair. I always kept it in a bun, and while I still keep it in a bun, that is mostly down to the fact that I'm a mum, and if I think back over my kids' childhood, I am like the queen of the mum bun. Like, it's my signature look. You go back to my Messy to Minimal series on my channel, which was posted like a year ago, and I have a bun in all of my videos. I do want to change that because I don't want to always wear a bun, but one of the reasons why I do wear a bun all the time is because I always wear a bun. I don't have to, you know, I can look out the corner of my eye peeking at somebody's Christmas decorations through their front room window, or it'll be a little bit later in the evening. Now this is why I like my hair up in a bun, because I will watch out of the corner of my eye and make sure that they're not circling back around to me and Maddie, because we're always out together. Or if somebody passes me and I can't still see them, I'll look across the road, but really I'm looking to see that they've passed. Call me crazy, but that's another reason why I like my hair up all the time. But for personal reasons, it's just the fact that it's out of my face, and when I have my hair down, because it's been up for years in a bun, on the occasion when I have it down, it drives me nuts. So I like to have the top half in a top knot and the rest down, because then it's still out of my face. But as you can tell, I'm constantly messing. It's kind of annoying because I'm not used to it down, but I do miss it down. It needs dyeing, I want it cut and styled. Anyway, I just wanted to be real, raw and relatable, because I know that I'm probably being relatable to some people right now, as much as they won't admit it, because I have not admitted this in a long time, and there's been times where I would have never admitted it. My situational depression has really sometimes affected my personal hygiene. Like I said, I do body washes, I just don't always wash my hair. And as far as telling you about my hair, I know that I'm not the only one who finds it really difficult to get a bath or a shower, or wash their hair, or get up and do the dishes. I've been there, and I wanted to share that. This is why I wanted to share it, because I've been there, and I want you to know that while you might feel lonely in a lot of areas of our lives, no one is alone. We've all been there, done it, got the t-shirt. Somebody somewhere is suffering with the same thing that we are, that I am, that you are, whatever it is. And while I don't really speak too much about mental health and other things, I occasionally want to just find an opportunity to bring it up and talk about it, because there has been so many times in my life where I've felt like alone. Then you feel more depressed, you feel crap, you want to cry. I'm definitely not sharing this out of pay. Since I've been in this house, I have felt so much better. You know, I said to Kyle a long time ago when we were in our family house of 10 years, we need to get a storage place and get everything out of the house. Everything, apart from pots and pans and cups and glasses and clothes and stuff like that. We need to do that show where they put all of your stuff into a huge open space, sort it out, and then just declutter, because to do it in the house was awful. I felt like to tidy one spot, you had to tidy another to tidy that. But then to tidy that, you have to tidy another. It was awful. Anyway, friends, I just wanted to tell you that because I don't want anyone to feel alone. I always want to be relatable on my channel wherever I can possible without mentioning it every second. Yeah, I just want to share things and be friends and make people feel less alone. That's one of my goals with my channel, to make you guys feel less alone in the fact that you don't want to always do the dishes, you don't want to always shower, wash your hair, you don't always feel up to whatever it is, because we've all been there, I'm sure. I'm gonna do something with my hair. I think I'm gonna brush it and put it up like I said, but it needs dyeing. I need a colour on it. It is my natural colour. I've dyed my hair since I was 10. Oh my god, I was mad his age. Thanks mum, I really did appreciate it, but 10? Oh my god. Not to put my mum on blast, but yeah. I don't actually like my natural colour. It's not a nice chocolate brown. It's a mousy brown and I've never liked it. That's why I dyed it very young. You can just see it kind of coming through where my hair's drying. Anyway guys, I really enjoyed this very chatty segment of the video, but let's go downstairs and do I don't know what. I actually really like it, but it just feels so alien.